Hey everybody, Doug here. Welcome back to yet another board game channel and yet another turn of Eldritch Horror. We are still trying to deal with Shub-Niggurath, the mother of 1,000 monsters. Still trying to get going on that second mystery, and I think we've only got like 7 turns left. Unfortunately, it involves fighting things, and we've only got one good fighter. So we'll just have to get Wilson off to London as fast as we can. We also need to get him an extra clue. But yeah, we'll try sending him in the right direction to begin with. So yeah, we're just going to go right into the action phase. We're going to start with, we've made our first player, Luke Robinson, over in West Africa. Okay, here's Luke on space 10. For his first action, we're going to have him rest, so he's going to get back a sanity and a health, putting him up to full health and 5 sanity. Sanity is what's more important because he spends that to avoid monsters, if need be. For his second action, he is going to use his special ability to move to a space containing a gate corresponding to the current omen. We are on the red omen on the omen track, and we have a red gate in Sydney. So Luke dreamwalks his way to Australia. Alright, next up, not too far away, is Kate Winthrop. Alright, here is Kate on space 20. For her first action, she is going to move to Sydney. And for her second action, her special ability, being on a space containing a gate, defeat one monster on your space with a toughness less than your observation. Her observation is 5. The flying polyp has 4. So, yeah, we're just able to discard that. Not because I'm worried about getting past it, because obviously Luke can avoid it. But we just want less monsters on the board. Alright, next up will be Luke Wilson. No, sorry. looking in the wrong direction. Yeah, Wilson Richards. I'm combining names. Okay, Wilson, this turn is mostly just trying to get away from this werewolf. He needs to rest because he's only got 1 sanity left. And we really don't want to lose Wilson, as he's our only decent fighter. Yeah, he can't rest while on the space with the werewolf. So he's going to move up to Tokyo. And then he is going to rest for his second action. So that'll put him back up to 2 sanity and 6 health. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. And last up, we have Lola Hayes in South America. Alright, for Lola's first action, she is going to use her shining trapezohedron. We're going to try to get rid of the doll, because that moves around and hurts people, potentially. And it's a very difficult one to do a straight-out fight with. So, we are going to, yes, choose monster on any space, roll a die. On a 5 or 6, we'll get rid of it. No. Now it's a 3, which means, unfortunately, it moves to Buenos Aires, where she is. For her second action, she is going to move to space 12, maybe pick up that clue. If there's a reckoning, the doll's gonna do a little bit of damage to her, but she's not doing too badly. We'll just have to see if we get a reckoning or not. Alright, action's done. Now it's time for encounters. Back around to Luke, see if we can close another gate. Alright, Luke has a look through the gate and finds the underworld on the other side. You find yourself surrounded by ghouls. However, they don't seem to be antagonistic toward you. In fact, you believe you could persuade them to help you. I'm going to test his influence, which is just 2. No, well, let's go ahead and spend, he does have one more focus. And if he can close the gate, he'll get that back. No, he's got a couple clues. Okay, we're going to spend. Yeah, we're going to spend one of the clues. I think just one. Yes. Okay. The ghouls direct you to the Tower of Koth in the city of Gugs. As you ascend the tower's stairs, an enormous Gug chases after you. The sound of the monstrosity rattles your nerves. We're going to test his will. Okay, that's good. His will is 4. Oh, you know what? I keep forgetting that he's got his markings of Isis, so he's actually got +1 to his skills. So we only needed to spend 1 reroll there. So he gets that clue back. He would have gotten an extra roll, an extra die. Then he would have spent the focus for that last one. Okay. So now that means he's actually rolling 5 dice for his will. And somehow managed to blow that. Okay, we're going to spend that clue again. Come on, Luke. Yes, okay. If you pass, close this gate. If you fail, well, it doesn't matter. Alright, so a few things are going to happen. So we close the gate. When Luke closes the gate, he gains a clue and a focus. So he gets that clue back, as well as another focus token. And now, more importantly, that means that Kate has finished off her personal story. Yeah, let's go over and see what happens when she does that. Here we are. When a gate is closed or discarded, place that gate on this card. Then if there are 5 or more gates on the card, that is 5th. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Discard this card and gain the I Understand reward. What do we get? When you gain this card, gain 3 clues. Nice. 1, 2, 3. There we are. We're going to give her 3. She has 4 clues now. Nice. Now, if a gate would spawn that corresponds to the current omen, you may spend 2 clues to discard that gate instead. Nice. And I believe if... No, okay, I'm thinking of something else. Oh yeah, once per round, when a gate is closed or discarded for her dimensional study, she may spend 1 clue to place 1 clue on this card, then we can flip it. Well, we did just close 1, and now she's got 4 clues. Okay. We're going to spend 1 to grab a fresh one that then goes on dimensional study. I'm not going to flip it yet. I'm pretty sure 1 will just give us a tiny advantage. Nothing really amazing. So, that is it for Kate's story. The effects from closing the gate, I guess, yeah, these will now go into a proper discard pile. I'm going to start discarding gates now rather than stockpiling them. And now Kate is actually going to get her turn back in Sydney. Alright, Kate is going to get a Sydney encounter. Your money and passport have been stolen. Oh no. You work on the Sydney Harbour Bridge to pay the bills. That's awkward. Improve strength as you meet the job's rigorous demands. Alright, well, here we go. We've managed to improve her strength, so she's up to 3. Maybe she can actually think about helping out with the mystery. We'll see what else happens. When your passport is found at the scene of the crime, you need to prove your innocence. I'm going to test your influence, which is only 2. Well, she has a focus. Let's spend her focus. Okay, success. If you fail, okay, just nothing bad happens because we were successful. Yeah, she managed to convince them that she was working on the bridge. Plenty of witnesses, co-workers, and such. So, good on Kate. She's a little bit stronger and didn't go to jail. Alright, now it is Wilson Richards' turn. He is up in Tokyo. Alright, Wilson Richards is going to try to close this gate, as we have a blue omen coming up, and it's a blue gate. So he steps through, and we find the Great Hall of Celiano. Focus. The book you are looking for is not in its proper shelf. On its proper shelf. You search the surrounding area, but after long hours, you have lost the will to keep searching. Test his will of 3. He is still, unfortunately, cursed. And no. Okay, we're going to spend a focus, and yes, once per round, when Wilson spends a focus, he gets it back. So we're gonna re-roll 2 of the dice. No, okay. What we'll do is we'll use the silver key, which gives him basically one free clue per round. So we're going to re-roll 1 die. No, let's stop there and yeah, I'm going to stop there. Yeah, used up all the 6s during that fight last time. Alright, so you cannot find the book, but perhaps you unknowingly already have the information you need. You may spend 1 clue to close this gate. If you do not spend the clue, you become delayed. Oh. Too bad we used the silver key, because I could have just used that for free. He does have a clue. Yeah, we'll go ahead and spend it. We're just going to have to find him more clues on the way to London so he can do the mystery. So we are going to close this gate. Okay, Luke does not get bonuses on that because it's only when he closes the gate himself. Oh, I just realized he should have gotten another focus because of his dream box when he closed the gate earlier. Oh, and he got a sanity as well because the gate matched the current omen. Okay. Luke got that as well. Okay, back to Wilson. Closing the gate. We could do... Yeah, we could do Kate's thing, use her dimensional study, where she can spend a clue to, to put a clue on. Yeah, let's do that. It'll leave her with 2 clues, so she's going to spend one to grab one and put it on her dimensional study, putting 2 clues on there. Not going to flip it yet. I'm going to hold out for at least one more. Anyway, that goes away. That is discarded. And that concludes Wilson's turn, and we're finally going to wrap up the encounters with Lola Hayes, who's going to try to grab another clue. Okay, we are on a C space this time. I think it's our first C space clue. Inside the cargo hold, you find a monstrosity that was being transported to an exclusive island for a hunting expedition, but now the thing has gotten loose. A monster ambushes you. Yay. So it's an ambush, so it won't stick around after. She's just got to fight one round and see. If you defeat it, you check the shipping manifest and gain the clue. Alright, well, let's go into the bag of horrors. And what have we got? A fire vampire. Awesome. Physically resistant, doesn't matter. She doesn't have any weapons. Oh, alright, well, it's going to have to do it. So we're going to do a will check to begin with. So will -1. Her will is 3, so she's trying to prevent 2 sanity damage. At least she's not cursed anymore. So she blocked 1. She'll take 1 sanity damage. That still leaves her, yeah, it still leaves her at 6. So she's alright. She's not going to defeat this, because she's only got, well, no, she might. She won't block all the damage, but she may in fact beat it if she's extremely lucky. So we're going to test her strength, which is only 2. Trying to prevent 3 damage, but we're only trying to do 2. Okay, I'm actually going to, yeah, I don't particularly want to do this, but I'm going to spend the clue, even though I'm trying to get a clue, because I don't want her to drop down to, if she takes 3 damage, she goes down to 1 health and fails her personal story. So we're going to spend that clue to reroll 1 die and hope we only take 2 damage. On the other hand, hold on, take that back. She's got resilient. Yeah, okay. Let's do the resilient instead. Once per round when you would lose health, and she would lose 3, you may test strength, so she'll get to roll 2 dice instead of 1 more. If you pass, prevent the loss of up to 2 health. That would be overall a better result, and we can still spend the clue. Okay, now we will spend the clue to reroll 1, and if we succeed, we'll actually prevent 2 damage rather than 1. No, she didn't do it. Damn. Oh, and then we still have to flip the card. Well, yeah, let's see. Well, okay, she loses the 3. Yeah. Putting her down to 1. She's failed her story, and she was so close. So we rolled a nothing. Your knees buckle, and you find yourself on the floor. Lose 1 health. Unless you discard this card. Well, she's only got 1 health, so we're going to discard this. Otherwise, we just lose her entirely. Resilient, right, that is a talent. Right. Okay, let's get rid of that monster first. shoot. And we had 4 of the 5 that we needed. When you have only 1 health or 1 sanity, she's got 1 health, discard this card and gain the denouement consequence. So, what penalties does she get? Whenever you fail a test, discard 1 improvement token. If you cannot, lose all of your sanity. This loss of sanity cannot be prevented. Oh, so we just lose her entirely. Arg. Well, we got 3 out of the 4 personal stories at least. It's too bad, and she doesn't even get the clue. That's too bad. Alright, well, as horrible as that was, there's worse to come because it is time for the dreaded Mythos phase. Okay, here we go. Well, at least we don't have reckonings, but we do have a omen track movement, which means we are going to go down 1 on the doom track because we do still have 1 blue gate in London. Oh, and now we're going to get a monster surge, which means we're going to get 2 more monsters in London, thus making it extremely difficult to do what we need to do there. Okay, well, first up, a Carrier Night Gaunt. Let's see, it's not the worst thing to fight. If you pass both the tests, you may choose to have this monster lose no health. If you do, you and the monster move to a space within 2 spaces. So you can just decide to ride it out of town instead of killing it. And the second monster is the Honored Dead. Oh, wait. When this monster is spawned, move it to the pyramids. So, at least it's not in London. We've only got 2 critters in London. You can see there's all its stats. And on a reckoning, roll 1 die. On a 1 or a 2, the nearest investigator gains a cursed condition. Peachy. Alright, it stands for those later. Now, we get to spawn a couple of clues anyway. Okay, we got 2. That one in Rome, and 1 on space 6 over here in the southern U.S. and Rome. You have been surrounded by corruption for so long that it has permeated everything you touch. Somehow, all your food supplies have grown rancid overnight. Tainted rations. Each investigator loses 3 health unless they gain a poisoned condition. Okay, we're going to end up with a lot of poison. Starting with our lead, Luke Robinson, he's only at 4. If he takes 3, it's going to knock him down to 1. So, let me just find the illness cards. And we'll look for, here we are, poisoned. When you perform a rest action, you cannot recover health nor sanity. Flip the card. And we see what we do to combat this. On a reckoning, oh, he'll lose a health. Well, yeah, he's not going to take 3 health. He'll still be at 4, so lose a health on a reckoning. Kate only has 3, so this would kill her. So, obviously, we're going to take poison for her as well. Wilson Richards, he's at 6. So, for now, we can afford to have him take the hit. And Lola, as we've seen, is at 1. So, yeah, found again right away. More poison there. Well, after some okay turns, that one was pretty bad. We closed a couple of gates, which helped some. At least Kate got her story done before Lola failed hers. I have a feeling we're going to lose Lola, but we'll see if we can hold on to her. Wilson is now he has no clues. Yeah, he needs at least one physical clue to work on the mystery, because you need 2 clues after defeating the horrors. He'll only need 1 though, because he does have the silver key, which will give him a discount on clue spending. Oh darn. I forgot about Wilson's composed. When resolving a test, if you do not roll any 1s, you may re-roll all of your dice. And when you fail a test, flip this card. Oh, heck. I don't know if he could have re-rolled anything there. Oh wait, no, we eventually... He did successfully close it, but no, he failed the first part of it. Which means we're going to have to flip the cards. Something terrible is going to happen to Wilson now. Panic courses through you. You feel yourself beginning to lose control, but steady breathing and repetition of a calming mantra bring your core back to center. For now you persevere, but each passing day brings you closer to the brink of collapse. Resolve 1 effect of your choice. Gain 1 madness condition, then flip the card, or discard all of your madness conditions and this card. Well, as I'm forgetting to use it anyway, we'll just discard the card before he even gets any madness. That would be terrible. Yeah, let's just do that. I utterly forgot about that, and will probably continue to do so anyway. So yet more fail on top of everything else. Well, we'll see if we can pull it up a little bit more next time. I'll see you then. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. Thanks for subscribing to the channel and liking the videos both on YouTube and Board Game Geek. It's appreciated. And I will see you next time for yet another turn of Eldritch Horror. So long.